So this is the Speedcross 5, and this is a trail shoe that I've been looking at for a very long time and decided to pick up, along with another trail shoe that I previewed on Instagram a little while back, trying to get some feedback on which one I should get. But this is the more runner type shoe of the bunch, and basically it's got really nice grip on the bottom. That's supposed to help with traction on like rocks and dirt, gravel, whatever you're trying to run over on a pretty standard trail. It's a very comfortable shoe. I find that it was too tight for my taste. I mean, I guess tight's relative, but it's very snug in the toe. In this area here, and I think it's because of the two pieces of material that you have here for the tongue, and then you actually have the tongue. And this material here is supposed to keep debris out of the shoe, and that's because the tongue isn't gusseted. And because of that, you have this, and that kind of acts as that barrier of protection. But I find that in this particular shoe, it makes the shoe a little bit too snug in the top part of the foot. And like I said, it's already going to be snug in the toe a bit, because the toe is very narrow, as you can see here. But yeah, it's got a very narrow bridge as well, as you can see. But that also leads to it having a very comfortable fit and a very stable fit, a fit that's going to move with your foot, not against your foot. So it's going to be a very comfortable shoe to run in, and I haven't ran in it yet, but I'm planning on it. This is just my kind of first take after pulling it out of the box and walking around with it, just to kind of get a feel for how comfortable it is, or maybe it's not. But it's a very comfortable shoe, but like I said, it definitely is on the snug side, with purpose. So maybe that's for you, maybe that's not. I definitely wanted something with a little more room in the toe. Just because of how wide my feet are in the toe area. I have a very narrow heel, which this does cater to very well, because my heel has absolutely no slip in this shoe. And 90% of the shoes I buy for athletic purposes have some kind of slip. So that was a very welcome surprise when I tried these on and felt them running around in them a little bit, just to kind of get a feel. So I'm gonna test these out. I'm gonna run in them a little bit, maybe get 3 to 6 miles in them running, get a couple miles walking in them, just to kind of report back and give you guys my take on how comfortable they are, how they're holding up, where the hot spots are, where the points of tear and wear are gonna happen at, in my opinion. But I'm really anxious to see how well this bottom grips on stuff. I mean, it's kind of dirty now, but that's just for me walking around. Just a quick walk to the store outside, and but yeah, so we'll get into all of that, and like I said, I'll give you guys my opinions on how I feel about it, and give you a full review when I get a chance to get some miles in. But for right now, it's a very sleek looking shoe that I am definitely excited to try. A little, like I said, a little tight in here, and that may be something that I can work on and break in over time, but it's definitely something that I'm going to keep my eye on. But I'm definitely liking the lacing system as well. Just to kind of bring this up before I go, this lacing system is a very unique system that it kind of like cinches down and kind of like releases too from the bottom. And I've tried it every time, obviously I wear the shoe, and it never comes undone, it never slips. I really don't even have any concerns about the string wearing. It's a very sturdy feeling string, and it feels like the same kind of material that Peak Design uses on their anchors for their camera gear. But check that out, definitely. I should do a video on that. I will do one. But yeah, so anyway, it kind of cinches down here, and it also has a little pocket in the tongue where you can kind of stow the zip, and you can kind of stow the rest of it in there as well, like that. And yeah, I really do like that neat kind of lacing system they have going there. But yeah, so this is the Speed Cross 5, and like I said, it's by Salomon. I didn't mention that before, but it's by Salomon, and it's a GORE-TEX material too, so that's another thing. They come in a more fabric but this is the GORE-TEX variant right here, and it's less breathable than the other variant, but it offers some water protection, and it does offer some breathability and some durability over the other material too. So but living in upstate New York, I mean, we get almost the least amount of sun of any city in the US. Research it. Facts. So it's a lot of rain, a lot of snow, so the GORE-TEX option is the best option for me. Alright, you guys, like I said, I'll get back and let you guys know how I like it. Till then, you guys have a good one.